I've been thinking about everything that I was told, every story I accepted and lived out bold. Are we nothing more than tiny momentary specks, created, saved a slave to the narratives they set? An indifferent universe too vast to perceive. Or are the images they gave me just what they want me to believe? So many stories, fairy tales and all, chakras, energy, key, the power of belief. Spirit, matter, magic, the unknown beneath. You think you know how the world works, you think you know it's real. But what if every story was a fragment of a whole, a piece of something greater that only you could feel? What if the truth was never given, only found?
Born into a world that handed you the map, told you what was real and you never looked back. Built your walls from logic, reason and proof, never questioning the ceiling, you mistook for truth. You're a man in a keyhole, spinning your whole life, trying to widen what you see, but I know which light. Your intellect carried you far down the road, but the door up ahead that the mind can't decode. Forget everything, every system, every story, everything you were sold. Forget everything, the map that you were given wasn't showing the whole. Each map was drawn by someone seeing only in part. The territory is vaster than the knowledge you guard. Something is cracking, can you feel it in your chest? The first fissure of a truth that your defenses can't suppress. Open your eyes, the one they never told you that you had. Open your eyes to beyond the world that drove you mad. At the root of existence, mind and matter mean thoughts shape reality. Wake up, open your eyes. The one they never told you that you had. See beyond the world that drove you mad. At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality. Wake up, open your eyes. You cannot beat a river into submission. You have to surrender to its current. Let it become your ammunition. Stop fighting what you cannot see. Stop demanding proof before you're willing to be free. What if your own body could be convinced to put itself back together? Every wound, every wall, every defense, reorient the spirit. Watch it heal the flesh, the soul was never separate. It was just waiting to be addressed. You come too far to turn back now. The current has you surrender to the house. For a moment, just a moment, let the body fall away. You just entered the astral and you were never the same. The one they never told you that you had. Open your eyes, see beyond the world that drove you mad. At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality. Wake up, open your eyes. The one they never told you that you had. See beyond the world that drove you mad. At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality. Wake up, open your eyes. Dreams are windows into lives you've always lived. Multiversal cells, sending back what only you can give. We never lose our demons. We learn to rise above the darkness. Wasn't punishment, it was the pressure forming love. This universe is one of an infinite number. Worlds without end. You were never just a body. You were never just a mind. You were always a space. What matter? Meaning are entwined. The sorcerers of antiquity called it spells. But if that word unsettles you, then call it something else. Call it program, source code, the language underneath. The mystic arts are ancient, they were always within reach. Harness what is drawn from dimensions yet unseen. Control what is real from the frequency of your dreams. Thought shape reality, you were always the architect. Every limitation was a choice that you can now elect. To release, to dissolve, to let fall like a wall. Who are you in this vast multiverse, standing 10 feet tall? Open your eyes. The one they never told you that you had. Open your eyes, see beyond the world that drove you mad. At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality. Wake up, open your eyes. We're in the end game now. No more hiding in the keyhole. Sometimes you break the rules. The server makes the whole impossible. I've learned never to use that word. The mysteries beyond your senses. We're always there to be heard. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I convinced him that he could, and now I'm convincing you.